Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Rocky and his trainer Rich. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Rocky's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the correction and the motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll be taught how to put it on and use it properly during your follow-up training session. Now Rocky is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Rocky heel. And at this point, Rocky has a job to do, and that is to stay even with your left leg, not dragging you, not pulling you, letting you be the leader. And each time that Rich stops his feet, Rocky has been taught to sit automatically without being told, to wait for his next command. So this makes walking your big dog much more pleasurable because he's under control. And when you stopped across the street or talk to a neighbor, he should be sitting nicely at your left and waiting for his next command. And keep an eye on Rich's left arm during the course of this training video. Rich leaves him in a stay. It's a hand and a voice command, and it is a one-word command, and it's firm. You're going to practice your sit stays at home right in your house. 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to him, he walked all the way around him as an additional distraction, returning all the way back around to heel position. And again, if you watch Rich's left arm during the course of the video, you will see those little tugs that I was talking about when Rocky's not doing what he's supposed to do. And he'll tell him no at the same time that he gives that correction. Now he leaves him in another sit stay, and this time instead of returning back to him, Rich is going to call him. You don't need to use a lot of praise and enthusiasm with Rocky because he's always amped. So what you want to be is the cool, collected one that enforces him to do his commands, but you don't have to go over the top with the praise because then you've got to reel him back in, and that's difficult to do. So Rich is going to leave him in another sit stay and demonstrate that recall. And usually we're all bells and whistles when a dog comes to us, but not in this particular case. You got to keep it real low key, have him come and sit in front of you so he's not jumping all over you. Now Rich is going to set up to show you his down commands. And there are 2 of those. The first one is down from heel. So with the dog seated at your left, you take your left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down, and then Rich leaves him in a stay. And you can practice this command right in your living room. Lengthen out your time and your distance. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way back around to heel position. And he gives him another command, and Rocky's been taught to remain lying there until he gets another command. And Rich is going to demonstrate that down from a heel position one more time.
Down, stay.
So you're down from heel. And you can either return back to him or you can call him. Rich called him in and he sat and went back to heel position. And now Rich is going to demonstrate his down from a distance. Remember, these exercises help to keep his mind active so he's not just a bull in a china shop doing whatever he wants all the time. Rich called him in.
No.
And you have to enforce it. If he doesn't sit, you make him sit. And your stationary exercises are very important with this energy level dog. He has to learn some self-control.
No.
And you don't take no for an answer from him.
Stay.
Rich leaves him in a sit stay.
Down.
Uses his right hand to give the command.
Stay.
Drops him into a down. Very good. Now we've demonstrated for you Rocky's healing, his automatic sits, his stay, his down from a distance, his come. These are all exercises that you're going to be working on with him daily, keeping his mind stimulated and his commands intact, at the same time allowing you to be pack leader. So all of these things work together, along with the use of your crate, and I think that you guys are going to have a new and happy life together. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.